Okay guys, welcome back to the Fairway bracket. So this is our final elimination pre-qualifying round before we get into the Elite 8.
Elite 8, yeah. So MAVRIK Standard, MAVRIK Sub-Zero. We got to pick one, obviously. Yeah. We've hit both a handful of times only back in January. I have never made a swing with them in here though, that I can recall.
I don't remember. Yeah, I think we just done PGA show. Maybe wrong. We may have done one where we just came back, but we certainly not extensively tested it. They've performed nicely in the store. Good. They are. There's no doubt about it. They're hot, really, really quick.
Callaway's got great fairway woods for years.
The choice or the task is to choose one between Sub-Zero and Standard.
I mean, we know how these things generally go for me, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first two was a little bit interesting to me. I would have thought MAVRIK Max being the higher launch or the easier to launch.
Sim Max, yeah.
Sim Max, sorry, would have been easier to launch and might have been better for you. And it turned out that Sim was, and
just subtly.
TS3 marginally better than TS2. So maybe had some little surprises so far.
A lot of it is my perception, right? I mean, that's why we do the testing, because I have an idea, but until we test it, you know, we can't really prove which one is best.
That's exactly it.
Good.
So let's put these through their paces, and then after this, we're going to get into the draw. We're going to draw the
we can do the
bracket itself.
That's a great idea.
And we'll be good to go.
Okay, so we'll start with 5 shots, standard off the deck.
Perfect.
Yes.
That is handsome.
Ooh, MAVRIK.
Beauty.
Sounds very hot, doesn't it?
Thing of beauty. Look at that for a flight.
Height on that. Woof.
That thing looked like it was a Michael Jordan hang time, didn't it?
Fade away. Yes.
Jeez, this thing's hot.
Catch the corner. Lovely. I feel like I owe you money right now.
Putting on a clinic, folks. Putting on a clinic. A little lower.
Yeah, good performance though, eh?
Yeah. Nice.
A little screamy.
Very similar to the last one you hit with the Standard.
True, it's fair to keep both of those in, isn't it?
Look at that thing. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So good.
That's as well as I can hit that.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Thing is screaming off the face.
Tell you what, actually, you know, once we get the other heads, these will, or whichever one wins, will be a pretty good little contender for the main event.
That's
nice. That's the one.
You stop using a driver.
Crazy. Alrighty, so back to the Standard Mav. It's awfully tight. I mean, we're really seeing some numbers off these that I would actually make a case that we've never seen ball speeds this consistently high.
No. Epic Flash, I remember getting a couple steamers that I swung as hard as I could, kind of thing. Yeah. But these are quick. They are super, super quick.
Looking at that last one, efficiency 145 off of Fairwood. I mean, it's basically like a little driver.
That was a little drive, wasn't it? 8 launch 3000.
Yeah, and that's one of the things, guys, with regards to the criteria we have set to be a good 3-wood, we don't want it to be a mini driver. So, well, actually, we will hold it probably against that particular club if the launch and spin are both too low, if the apex on the height and the flight is too low, that sort of thing. And we want it to be apex in the right window, so it's not a one-dimensional flight.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to be able to do a little bit of everything.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm actually going to move the pin back a little bit because proximity, how far you're hitting these, because proximity is one of the criteria for performance.
Yeah, good point.
You're going to be hitting these over the green.
Okay, so that makes sense. So it was fine off the deck at 280.
Yeah.
But this is better for this. Okay, like it.
Beautiful. What a nice flight that is. That's going to hop and roll up to the stick.
Oi.
That's a beauty. It's going to carry up to the stick.
Ink.
Another one.
Probably the only 3-wood I've hit that I like the feel of as much as my Titleist.
Is that right?
The only one. Yeah. It doesn't. You get that sound off it that just kind of sounds very pleasant.
Beauty.
That's nice.
Soft, 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 soft.
Trickle your way.
It's got to be pretty close to being zeroed out, that one.
That felt good.
That's a nice flight. So
That's
close.
so good. Hammered.
That's hammered.
Lovely. Ooh.
A bullet.
It's a bullet.
All right, Matty boy. Nice little test.
Those are great fairways.
Pleasantly sort of surprised how well those flew.
Yeah. As I said to you before, I expect to struggle with Sub-Zero. I really didn't feel that I did.
No.
I think it fulfills the segment of the market that it should.
Yeah.
But it's quite friendly to address. Like, it's not like it looks like a little, it's not super deep face or anything in particular. It comes off the face really nice. I found both of them were easy to get in the air. Just probably a little bit more friendly flight out of the standard for me because I don't spin it a ton. Yeah,
a little bit. There was only a couple of times where the loft sort of got down, and that's where at times fairway woods can be 3-woods. That's why you play a 4-wood, because at times you do see that from your own delivery. But these two were excellent today. Mm-hmm. Tons of ball speed. I mean, I was
so fast.
Really impressed with how much they retained the ball speed in the high 160s on the averages, and quite often sneaking into the 170s.
Yeah.
So on the peak height, a slender win for MAVRIK standard, as we would probably expect.
Yep, subtly better.
Yep, subtly better, 8 feet. Proximity to the target was 10 yards versus 15. Mm-hmm. So again, a little bit better. I mean, just at times, because the launch being a bit lower, the Sub-Zero came in screaming hot a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone's watching this and hits their fairway wood too high, go to a demo day and try that.
Go and try that.
That's going to that will knock the ball down in half.
It definitely does, and that was actually with the weight back, so you've got the additional option to push that forward. So
true.
So MAVRIK wins on proximity, wins on peak height. Ball speed is a marginal win for Sub-Zero. Mm-hmm. So 2-1. Launch and spin is a win for MAVRIK standard. So 3-1.
The degree of loft was the difference, wasn't it?
And then standard deviation was a very slight win again for MAVRIK standard. But I mean, they're decimal points, and and a couple of RPMs here and there. Really not much in it, but it was enough. And then obviously there, when you look at the trajectory side on, it's slightly higher, slightly easier for you to get that up in there.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think the short list for anyone who hooks a fairway wood at times, hits it a bit too high. Yeah. This was 2 degrees dynamic loft flatter on the
it was 4.5 toe up on the standard, 2 degrees on the Sub-Zero.
And I said that to you a couple times. I thought, is there some fade bias to this internally? And the lie angle makes a lot of sense. It just sits a nice little bit flatter at address.
You'd mentioned how much you liked the look of the Sub-Zero.
It's honestly probably. This and TS3 are probably the best looking woods, I think.
Yeah.
Very traditional looking.
Impressive, very impressive.
Nice.
But standard was a little bit more to what you need.
Yeah.
So as the fitting goes,
That's the way she goes. So we'll advance the standard to, it'll qualify basically.
It'll be in the
Send it to the
Elite 8.
Elite 8.
Elite 8. Okay, guys, so the bracket draw itself is coming up very, very soon. We now know what the 8 heads are going to be, one from 8 different companies, which we think is a little bit better. Obviously, last time people were kind of like, why is there 3 MAVRIK heads, which is understandable.
Fair, yeah.
And I think we've got a couple other options like the Tour Edge that we thought, you know, you deserve to be in there as well.
The Mizuno is a nice little wild card too. I'm looking forward to hitting those 2.
They will be good. Okay, guys, we've got the Elite 8 coming. The first round will be later today, so you'll see that this week, and we will start filming the rest over the next few weeks.
Yeah, love it.
Good stuff. Okay, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you again soon.